Okay, now in this lesson, we're going to touch on some of the few concepts that you need to understand, as well as some of the traits that you need to have as a profitable trader. So let's jump straight into it. So starting off with liquidity, which is a concept that we've explained a bit before, but now we're just going to expand a little bit more on it. So basically with the liquidity, as you know, the forex market is extremely liquid, meaning that you can sell or buy at any time, right? Any time when the market is open, you are able to buy, and there is always active trading in the market because it is tradable 24 hours a day during the weekdays, right? Those are the 5 business days, even though there are some brokers that will allow you to trade things like the crypto market during the weekends. Now, liquidity is calculated by taking the volume of pending trades that are currently on the market. Volume is the number of actual trades being executed, and liquidity is the amount available for trading at any given time. Let's move on to timing. So timing is one of the precious traits that a trader needs to have in order to be profitable. So it's very, very important. You can come up with a schedule that allows you to conveniently trade, though you can still achieve success even if you are poor at timing. London and New York sessions are the best sessions to trade. So with Nasdaq, we trade whenever there's a setup, but most of the time it's at 15:30 South African Standard Time. This is when the market is most volatile as new data is being released. There's usually an imbalance of trade orders in one direction. Like for example, it can all be buys and no sells at all. Like literally just buys in the markets, no drawdown whatsoever, just one direction, right? Also, company news are announced, and sometimes this includes unexpected earning results at this time every single day. That's for the Nasdaq index. Let's move on to the second trait, which is being patient. So patience is a virtue when it comes to forex trading, as it helps one to enter at the right time. Patience will allow you to not force trades. This will help you to wait for your setup before you can enter a trade, not to just enter a trade just for the fact of being in a trade, right? So as you get to understand the pros and cons of forex trading, you will realize that patience is very, very key. It's a very key aspect in the forex trading industry. Patience pays, and you won't make bad decisions that will cause big losses if you are being patient. Let's move on to being objective. You are required to be objective in the market and not trade with emotions. We've talked about trading with emotions, the internal signals, and why you should avoid them. And being objective is one way to avoid trading with emotions. You should keep your eyes on the final product. You should not listen to people that claim to be gurus in the market and trust your strategy instead of following the crowd. Have self-confidence in your analysis and see the market play out. Now let's talk about being disciplined. Discipline will keep you from overreacting over wins and losses. You gotta control yourself and not overtrade. You should never risk all your capital or go in full margin. That is so risky, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should follow the risk management rules, and that takes us back to the initial point that we shared in the beginning of this course. Do not trade money you are not willing to lose. This is very, very important, as this breaks a lot of traders, because majority trade with money they are not willing to lose. That's why their emotions are all over the place when they are trading, because they have plans with that capital and they cannot afford to lose it. The capital that they are trading with, maybe it's for rentals, it's for food for the month and so forth. So it is very crucial that you trade with money that you are willing to lose. And because once you put the money in the broker, if it's still in the broker, it's not your money, it's the broker's money, right? It's only your money once it's back in your account after your withdrawal has been processed. You have to remain disciplined and focused at all times. This is very, very important, right? Now, another tip that we can give you is to be realistic, which brings us to our next point, which is setting realistic goals. For example, when you start with a small amount, expect small profits. Do not set unrealistic goals. This is not gambling. Forex is not gambling, where you risk a small amount and win a jackpot of millions. It takes time to build your skills, your knowledge, and your confidence in the market. This mentality also limits the number of trades you open and the lot sizes that you're going to be using. It's a very important aspect in the forex trading, and you should focus on mastering it as well. Now, let's talk about trusting in the process. Trust the process. Forex trading is a business, and it needs time and effort to grow. It's not an overnight success or a get-rich-quick overnight scheme, right? Forex is more than just about making money. Keep on putting in value and the work, even if the results don't show instantly. We know traders that blow accounts for years and after a few months turned into an overnight success, so it's possible. Wait for your time, be patient, and trust in the process. Each and everyone got a different journey when it comes to success. As we said before, there is no duration for success in this industry. So trust the process and keep on adding that value and work until you start getting the results that you're looking for. Another tip that we can give you is to outline your daily activities. You can only achieve this when you put it down on a paper. Having in mind the right things that you want to do on a specific day is very, very good for you. It helps to avoid distractions and other things that may get in your way that will just waste your time. It will help you to go straight to what to look for before entering your trades. So it is best to just have it outlined exactly what you're looking for before you enter a trade. And only when you have those objectives have been met, that is when you enter your trade. So it is very, very key that you outline your daily activities. Now let's talk about analyzing the market. So analyzing the market is basically the only way that we take trades based on. You must not trade based on emotions, because trading with emotions is very, very bad. It is bad because you don't make decisions based on your plans and strategies when you trade with your emotions. So it is advisable to analyze the market first before taking any trades. When you play by the rules, you train your mind to follow the right procedures. Our next point is going to be being defensive. What do we mean by this is simply, it means not to trade everything, including your capital, right? In other words, not to blow your account. Defend your initial capital and aim at making profits. If you don't reach a target, continue the next day. You should protect your capital at all times. It is the only thing that is keeping you in the business, in the Forex business, because without a trading account, without capital, you basically don't have anything to do other than trading a demo account, which obviously you won't be able to withdraw any real profits in the market. So trading is a business. That is our next point. Trading is a business. Just like any other business out there, if you want to succeed, you must give your full attention to the market. You can't only focus on it when you're free and expect it to work out. You need to treat it like a business, because that is exactly what it is. Prioritize your time and give a lot of attention to Forex. Now, last but not least, our last point is keep on learning. Forex is an ongoing process, believe it or not. Even after mastering the markets, it is advisable that one does not stop learning because things keep on changing in the Forex world. Therefore, it is important to keep an open mind in everything you do when it comes to the Forex trading industry. Hope you have grasped these crucial points. Now it is up to you to actually implement these things that you have learned in this lesson. With that being said, let's go straight into our next lesson.